Hi, welcome to Sun Tribe Tarot. My name is Zelda, and this is going to be a monthly love reading for Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. It is a general reading, so please do take it as it resonates and leave the rest. There might be different messages for different people. If your sun sign does not resonate, please check out your rising, moon, Venus, and Jupiter signs to see if any messages in those readings resonate with you. And if not, I'm sorry, I'm not picking up on your energy in these readings, hopefully in next readings. When I read for you and for the person you're dealing with, the energies can apply to your situation in reverse, so keep that in mind. Just take it however it resonates with you. Might be different for different Tauruses. And let's see, Taurus, I hope you guys have been doing wonderful, doing great. Let's take a look at what you're dealing with and what energies will be influencing you for the month of July, for the rest of the month of July and going into August. So basically for the next 4 weeks. And this is a love reading, so it's basically going to be about romantic love for most of you, but it doesn't have to be. It can also be about family member, close friends, or colleagues, and so on, but basically somebody you have very close emotional ties with. So take it as it resonates. Again, might be different for different Tauruses. Alright, Taurus, let's see what energies are influencing you when it comes to your love life and relationships for the next 4 weeks. Alright, couple more shuffles and I'll begin. Alright, Taurus and love. Taurus and love. Ooh, that card flew. So, Taurus, I have the King of Swords in reverse, crowning your reading so far. So, I'm thinking that you cut somebody off, or you're about to. You may have turned very cold towards this individual, or vice versa. You may be very critical of them, tired of them, or tired of the dynamic between you two. Or again, vice versa, somebody here is very bitter, very cold, very detached, and possibly not communicating with the other person at all, or if they are, it's very unhealthy or negative, or like to a need-to-need basis. You could also be contemplating or already have cut this person off. Let's see though. You could also be dealing with somebody who has a very big ego. The King of Swords in reverse does tend to have a very big ego, turn very cold, and can be very manipulative verbally. Like they can play mind or word games. So whatever resonates might be different for different Tauruses. But let's see. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely not in your element when having to deal with this person. Because I have the Hierophant along with the Nine of Swords, both in reverse, and the Hierophant is a Taurus card. So in reverse, I'm thinking that a lot of you are feeling very out of your element when having to deal with this individual. But the Hierophant in reverse is also about doing things differently, breaking patterns, being unconventional, or even breaking up with somebody, shaking things up. And you're doing this in order to get rid of a lot of anxieties and worries and stress. It seems like you likely had arrived at a tipping point, a breaking point, where if you go through like more stress with this individual, it would just get really ugly. So I think you're cutting it off, or shaking things up and changing things before, you know, it just gets like where you can't take it anymore. Maybe you already have arrived at that point, because I do see a lot of defensiveness between you and this person here. For them, I have the King of Cups along with the Ace of Swords, both in reverse. So you could be dealing with a water sign, doesn't have to be. I also have Aries, Cancer energy here, Pisces, Scorpio, and Virgo. So far, just the energies influencing the reading. Doesn't have to be any of these signs, but it looks like they're not communicating with you. It could be that they're also trying to cut you out too. It could be like you're mirroring each other, or this person is just not very clear and open or logical. King of Cups in reverse is very unhealthy emotionally. Like their emotions can cloud their judgments, or they can be very manipulative emotionally, like not really in control. Like they can have emotional outbursts, or they can be very like closed off emotionally. Either way, it's like not really healthy. There could also be deceit here involved, or not really telling the whole truth, keeping things from the other person, secrets, mysteries, or distorting the truth, and that sort of things when it comes to this person you're dealing with. And it looks like I have the Nine of Wands between you, so it's like you've had enough, at least one of you. And again, with the Nine of Wands, it's like you've been collecting all these bad memories or experiences, and you're arriving at a breaking point, and you're very defensive, or vice versa here, and you're like, if you know one more bad situation happens, like, you know, I'm out of here, or I'm gonna I'm gonna get really mad or tired or whatever. The issue between you two can be about trust. It can also be about money and material security, or responsibility and accountability. It can also be about investment and commitment here, like somebody actually being present, actually doing the work. And I'm saying that because I have the Ace of Pentacles here. So there is also like a new opportunity, a new beginning here. But I don't think it's with this person together. I think this is a new understanding of things, or you're seeking stability and trust, or accountability here, or material security, at least stability. Moving forward, I have the Moon card along with the Tower in reverse for you, Taurus. So one, your intuition is probably going to be pretty loud, pretty active. This Tower moment might have already happened for some of you, where things changed very dramatically or ended. Or if it hasn't happened yet, you might see it coming and try to avoid a disastrous situation, and start making changes before you arrive at that point. But with the Moon here, there's also lack of clarity. Again, this person has Ace of Swords in reverse, and you have the Moon, so it looks like they're not really being honest or clear or open, or maybe even manipulative here when it comes to their communications. They could be the type of person who likes to play games with the word games and stuff, because the reading was crowned by the King of Swords in reverse. So that could be true for some of you. There's also a resistance, an avoidance of, like, again, a disastrous situation. But if it already has happened, like the Tower moment, and things change or ended and might have happened very intensely or came out of nowhere, um, you're trying to move forward, you're trying to leave it behind, but you may not know exactly how to do so, or it just may be a lot of confusion. But in order to like move on, you are definitely listening to your intuition, which is great moving forward. The person you're dealing with is showing up as the Magician along with the Ten of Wands in reverse. So they're going to try to really unburden themselves. They may also feel very tired as well, or like been collecting, bad experiences between you. If this is the case, then they're trying to let go. Um, it may not be like their burden may not necessarily be about you. For some of you, it will be, but it could also be something unrelated to you. Whatever it is, they're really going to try to um, like use all their talents, like all their power, all their will, to unburden themselves or to overcome a big challenge or to avoid an ending. That could also be true. This person may not want things to change between you two, and trying to avoid like a complete ending here. But there is not a whole lot of forward movement between you two. I think there's a lack of emotional trust here or emotional security. And you may feel like this situation, this partnership is just not successful. So let me clarify that. Yeah, well, there definitely is a strong soul connection here, an emotional connection between you and this person. I got the 2 cups. So you two may, well, hold on, I need another card. Clarify this. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, I got the Devil card to clarify the 2 cups, and the Chariot in reverse. So that's why, like, there is an emotional connection. Could be a soulmate, a twin flame connection here. Strong emotional attachments on both sides, but it's not healthy. It's not successful. It's not growing. It's not moving forward. It might be stagnant again, but it's like either manipulative or codependent. It's possible that one person here is also controlling, but if they are, I think they're using emotions and again, like wordplay, mind games and stuff, if that's the case. Yeah, there's no emotional security here. This is not a healthy attachment. So maybe for some of you, it could be like right when you're going to detach, you guys end up back again, because it's difficult to break this chain between you two, this attachment. It could be codependency, manipulations, control issues. It's just toxic. It's not healthy. It might be different for different Tauruses. So this person is very skillful though, when it comes to like keeping this attachment between you two. It looks like, because they're coming up as the Magician along with the King of Cups in reverse. So yeah, I don't think they're a very honest person. Yeah. See, I got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So again, for some of you, there was already like a break between you two. Somebody feels like they were left out in the cold or abandoned or rejected, but they're trying to come back, trying to make their way into this partnership again. And the way they're doing it is like pretty toxic, pretty manipulative in a way. It's not healthy. And if this is not what happened, if you guys haven't, like there's no break or anything like that, then this is something you're trying to, or they're trying to avoid. Being rejected, being abandoned, losing you, or vice versa. And so they're using like very destructive, unhealthy, toxic strategies or tactics to like keep you on a leash in a way. Um, or again, energies can be, in reverse for some of you. But I'll read it as I see it. I do have the Hangman in reverse, along with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, again for you, Taurus. So you do, yeah. Okay, so there is lack of balance between you two. They're not matching your effort, your commitment, your groundedness, your responsibility, or your loyalty. Or again, for some of you, material money issues could be a problem too. But it's like you understand it, and that might be something that you cannot just look over or let go. There is an issue with the earth energy between you two. It might be different again for different Tauruses. It could be a loyalty issue, responsibility. But whatever it is, you're not wanting to let go of the issue here. It's like you're clinging on to something when it comes to this person and the problems between you two. But at the same time, it might be difficult to let go of this partnership as well. It's like a need to control the situation in a way, and refusal to look at things from a different perspective, or let go and leave it to the universe or to the divine. It's like a need to take the reins and control in a way, or try to at least. Excuse me. The person you're dealing with is showing up as the Three of Cups, along with Three Cups in reverse, along with the Eight of Wands. Yeah, they're not healthy. They're indulgent. So moving forward, it's like they're gonna take very quick action, either to indulge themselves. Maybe they party, maybe they drink, maybe they do something that is just either overboard or not healthy to cope. Or they may use it as a strategy, as again, or a tactic here in this partnership. For others, this is also possibly them communicating with a group of people or another person that loves to gossip or very negative or likes to meddle, in their business and stuff. So they're it's possible they might have an emotional support system that is not really healthy. Could be pretty toxic. And between you two, I have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So that's refusing to, you know what? That's, it started with the Nine of Wands, right? And that 10th wand is I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm basically putting that flame out. If there's one more, I'm gonna hit you with the stick. I can't take it anymore. It will be a breaking point. And so, basically somebody here, likely you, is going to end the situation, or make a big decision to not start with this person. The passion is dying, and you're not willing to continue with this individual or start something new with them. I'm saying that even though it's difficult to leave, I'm saying that because I also have the Nine of Pentacles clarifying the Ace of Wands. So the Nine of Pentacles usually is about being single or independent and detaching from the other person. It's also about gaining some material independence, new income, or being completely materially stable, and prosperity and so on. So finances could improve for some of you. For others, this is about I'm fine by myself because I'm not getting what I deserve here. It's no balance. The person is not matching your efforts, your loyalty, your accountability, and so on. They're not giving like you are. So you're I'll be fine single. You can go party or hang out with, you know, some toxic people or talk it up with some gossipers or whatever, like negative, you know, coping mechanism they like use. This is also like them not really having fun either. They may like go out or like again, you know, get together with other people or person, but they're not having fun. Um, but again, I have this 6 of Swords in reverse here, so it's difficult to walk away or let go, especially mentally. It's like physically you might move on, but mentally you're still kind of like have them on your mind, like maybe difficult to, you know, take them out of your mind. It could also be that this person feels the same way, where like they can't stop thinking about this partnership. If they're the one who like walk away physically. Let's see. Yeah, there is a lack of. That's crazy. Look at the cards that fell down. All Pentacles. I have the Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the 6 of Pentacles. So somebody's giving too much. I think this is 2 people here. One person is very giving, very nurturing, is not afraid to like put in the work, invest, be loyal, you know, caring, materially in a tangible way, very responsible individual as well. The other person is a page and a page in reverse. So they're very immature. They're like completely lacking like the pentacle energy here. And you need to even the scales. You need like equal give and take here. And I think that's the problem. So whatever move you make here, which looks like is headed towards the 9 of Pentacles, being single, being by yourself, taking care of yourself, is to even the scales, even get some fairness, some justice here. This person is not giving at all. If they do so with an agenda. They're very immature when it comes to material things or loyalty or accountability. Yeah, the connection between you two once may have been very strong. There still possibly is a strong emotional attachment between you two, or mutual feelings, but it's just not built on solid ground. It's shaky. There's problems in the partnership, in the commitment here. And it looks like moving forward, it's just not working because, again, somebody's like the mother and the other is like the child who's not responsible in this, regardless of gender. Somebody's very giving, the other person is not. Yeah, and from that comes a lot of weakness, and I think this person might be pretty insecure. I have the Strength in reverse. You could also be dealing with a Leo too, by the way, but doesn't have to be. Somebody is not really good at like addressing their own problems and dealing with their insecurities in a healthy way, or dealing with their anger and aggression and so on, or immaturity and stuff like that. Somebody refuses to heal or grow up, and that's causing a lot of problems in this commitment here, which right now, moving forward, seems like upside down. It's like not working. It's not healthy. There needs to be a balance. There needs to be equal give and take between you two. Exactly. See, I got the Temperance. There needs to be balance, equal give and take between you two. There needs to be harmony, and you cannot do that for them. They have to want to do this. And so I have the 5 of Cups. So it's disappointment, it's loss, it's sadness, or heartbreak. And it's also emotional change. So if this person is not willing to put in the work. If they're not willing to grow up, they need to step up their game. When it comes to like that earth energy here, then like, you know, responsibility, loyalty, and so on, or investment, commitment, or their money game and stuff like that. Then like there is lack of harmony, and the only way it seems like you'll be getting harmony is when there is emotional change here, when there is some sort of like letting go or understanding that this partnership is just not built on solid ground and it won't work this way. No matter how much you love each other, it just becomes very toxic, just very toxic connection. And it's just not emotionally secure, and there's no success and no forward movement in this case. So you need to follow your intuition. I got the High Priestess. In order to find some balance and peace and bring some harmony into your life. So you need to make intuitive decisions if you're not already, because I also have the Moon too for you, and both of those cards are very big on intuition. Let's see. Yeah, don't let your emotions cloud your judgment. You may have like, let me see, what is this about? Yeah, don't let your yeah, that's basically what this is. Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment. This person again might be master at manipulating emotionally, because they're very irresponsible and insecure. And they might try to like lie or distort the truth, not give you the full picture, confuse you, keep things from you. You know, there are like different ways this person can like throw you off and confuse you, and try to like manipulate you through like getting you emotional maybe. If that's the case, like you need to stop that and let your intuition take charge, because nobody can fool your intuition. They can fool your mind, your emotions, but never your intuition, your gut. Always listen to your gut. So these cards are basically saying similar things, like you're making a decision, or you will be making a decision when it comes to this person. There might be a lot of passion as well between you two, but it's just not healthy. And again, somebody could have a big ego or is emotionally manipulative or uses love against the other person. In the situation, the partnership is just not growing, and once you realize that that it's not fertile, or it's not fair, or it's not like healthy love, that's when the cycle ends. I have the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, ending old cycle, old pattern, old situation, and bringing in completely new energy, new, opening up a new chapter in your life. Ending the cycle, turning the wheel here. And I don't think this person's gonna like it at all, Taurus. Oh yeah, the Empress is a Taurus card, and in reverse, it's like you're out of your element when dealing with this person. Uncomfortable, or tiring, or draining. I have the Seven of Wands, so it's like stand your ground, do what's best for yourself, have courage to stand up for yourself, and lay some very strong, healthy boundaries when it comes to dealing with this person, and keep it. Make sure, you know, people respect it. Don't, you know, let them walk all over it. If, you know, I'm not saying you are, but you know, the Seven of Wands is usually about stand your ground with courage. This change, this ending of this old pattern, old cycle, is going to be pretty good and fortunate for you. It's lucky change and necessary. It might be very painful though, but I think it's going to be an intuitive decision on your part. For some of you, it is vice versa, but for a lot of you, I think this is the Taurus. Because this person just like is not good for you. It's not healthy for you, the way they're acting or behaving. Yeah, I got the Queen of Wands in reverse. They're not responsible. They like to have fun. They might be a player-like person. Play the field. Don't like to be tied down. Excuse me. Don't like to show their vulnerabilities either. But they can also have like very angry outbursts or control issues, meddle in your business, and have a really big ego. You know, just not healthy or even childish in some ways again. So you could also lose some passion towards this person moving forward, and not really want to work with them or do anything with them, because the cycle must end. Yeah, karma, justice. So the scales need to be balanced here, and they're not balanced when dealing with this person right now. So in the future, I think the Wheel of Fortune, that ending, is going to bring balance into your life. It's going to be the right decision, and it's an intuitive decision, not an emotional decision. Your intuition is going to cut through any distortions, confusion, lies, uncertainties, that type of stuff. It's going to cut right through it. And it's going to be a fair, just decision, change, or an ending here. Justice is going to be on your side, or karma. So I think karma is going to catch up with them. And I think if this is not your decision, then it's something divinely guided, or guided by the universe. It's going to happen no matter what, and it's necessary, and it's for the better. Anything else for Taurus? Thank you. I'm glad. I hope it helps. Let's see. Yeah, looking further into the future, you're going to arrive at a point where you're going to feel like there is just no hope when it comes to this situation. You don't see the other person in your future when you look ahead. Or it's just, for some of you, it could also be where like you can't really quite see where you're headed. You don't know where you're going to end up, or what to do, or what's in your future, or what step to take. For others of you, again, you may know, but you just know that this person's not included because you feel like with them there is lack of clarity, there is no healing, there's no hope, no optimism. And for some of you, again, I have the Three of Cups in reverse here too. So it won't resonate with everybody, but for some of you, it could be a third party involved when it comes to this person here. I don't see it on your side, I see it on theirs, but again, it's energy, so it could be vice versa for some of you. Take it however it resonates. But again, it's justice. So karma, it's like there is no healing with this person until they deal with their issues and are willing to step up and give you what you deserve and match your effort, your loyalty, your investment, or again, responsibility. For some of you, definitely could be issues with money too. Yeah, you need fairness. I got another Libra card with the Two of Swords. You need like fairness and justice here. Yeah, I got the King of Wands in reverse, so this is not a trustworthy person. They like to play, they're immature, control issues, anger issues. It's basically similar to the Queen of Wands here. Anything else for Taurus? Let's see, moving forward, going into August. Yeah. Freeing yourself. Making a decision. Okay, the King of Wands could also be about like completely losing passion for them, not wanting to be involved, not wanting to do anything, not having fun with them. The fire is being put out, just like the Ace of Wands in reverse here that showed up earlier. But this is going to be so freeing. I got the Eight of Swords in reverse. You might have felt like very trapped, or may feel very trapped with them, anxious, like worried, just overwhelmed, too much up in your head about them, or vice versa. But like you're going to free yourself. Basically, you're going to break out of that cage, out of that prison when it comes to this person. Break the chains, because earlier, yeah, it did show up as the devil connection. So that chain between you two, it's very toxic and unhealthy, and it's gonna be broken. And for a lot of you, you'll do this. For others of you, you know, it could be vice versa, or it's like something that the universe, the divine, is going to push you towards. It's what's necessary. And once you free yourself from this toxic partnership, not just physically but also mentally, that's when you find emotional balance and healing. Also, again, follow your intuition. Intuition is like the most important card here. It came double for you twice. And it looks like there were like issues with, you know, the way you think, and then manipulations through emotions and stuff. So your intuition will cut through that once again. You're going to come to a point where there's going to be a lot of self-love and healing, and you'll be able to actually offer love again. Not to this person necessarily, but you're going to be emotionally healthy, you know, to a point where you can actually offer it to other people. You can be nurturing. For some of you, like where you're like, I don't wanna, you know, this love is gonna be towards yourself in that case. But it's gonna be healthy either way. So it ends pretty well, but it looks like it might be tough. It might be very heartbreaking, because the whole process is like toxic, and it's difficult to break apart or solve the problems or move forward here. It might be like you hit a dead end with this person, or again, for some of you it might be vice versa. Just take it how it resonates. But yeah, that is the reading for Taurus for July going into August, for the next 4 weeks. If it did resonate with you, please do like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your patience. I hope it helps. See you guys in the next reading. Take care. Wish you guys the best. Bye-bye.